Hey everyone, Eddie here. We are back with Sephiria. I'm very excited for today's video because we have yet another viewer build today. This one is by our viewer Leon, so thank you Leon for the build idea. This viewer actually has contributed quite a bit on the channel, so thank you so much for being vocal in the community and also supporting the channel. Thank you so much. So their build is dubbed the Street Sweeper. I think those who have played Wolf know where this is going. They require the Wolf costume and the Greatsword. Essentially, it's going to be a dash and normal attack style build where we're going to emphasize highly on these two items, the Thorn Bush, which is very well known for any Wolf build, and the Golden Crown of Arrogance. Can proc at 100% on the last hit of the combo, and with the weapon tree that they have requested, that 100% can possibly proc 3 times. So it should be a really fun, quick build. Probably one built for speedsters, to be honest. No lore for this build. However, I thought this would actually be a cool idea to build a character. So this is the mercenary, only known as the Black Demon. The Black Demon was hired by Riley here, who is the chief of the village, to rid the infestation here in the mine of the moles that have been pestering the town. Of course, they accept because the Black Demon loves maple, also known as gold, and also was given extra gold if they complete the bounties in the extra levels. Of course, the mercenary, Black Demon, accepts, and we'll see how the venture goes here for our very swift friend. Before we start, though, we're going to go ahead and change this up because Thornbush only works in this center area. And with our foundation, we want to make sure not only that it's turned on, but we get the buff. So how will this Black Demon suffice in the depths of the unknown? Let's find out. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the build, the game, the gameplay. If you have a build in mind that you would like for me to try, please go ahead and post those. I love making viewer builds here for Sephiria, some of my favorite content to make. And of course, if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. Would love to see you join, especially if you're enjoying the content. And a big shout out to all of my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you. All right, so as you can see, it's kind of wild in the build. And we also have to remember, though, this is the only character when you dash. Unfortunately, you are not invincible. So there is a very good chance that we will get hit. So we're going to have to kind of build off that, especially going into the latter stages, I feel. I don't want to waste too many rerolls early on, so I think I'm just going to pick this up. Maybe we'll see what happens. It won't do anything because we don't have Frostbite currently, but we'll see. I want to ensure that we get the weapon, because there is a specific weapon for this build that we want to go ahead and venture forth. So let's just make sure we get it. I believe it's the Swift Regret. Ooh, enchant early is really good for both of our starting items, specifically the Golden Crown. We probably will try to emphasize a little bit on HP, just to ensure that we have that health bonus when we're dashing going in. Well, there's 2 enchants here. Huh. Yeah, I mean, let's rock the enchant early, see what happens here. Oh, and it's in a wave area. This should be fun. So most individuals that run Wolf, they'll run the Thornbush and maybe some other proc for physical. Normally don't bother with the attack, but I do like the style of how this build can be, as long as we get all the parts correctly with sturdy and whatnot. I mean, to be fair, the Wolf on their own with the Thornbush hits like a truck, and it's just so much fun just to dash around and take down enemies. It's just a completely different style, which again is what makes this game so amazing. Nice. All right, no bonuses. I actually don't mind advanced currently. We could do something like this. Yeah, just to kind of buff these up a little bit. I don't plan on keeping something like advanced, though. All right, so now we have this proc. So now on our third hit here, 100% crit. Currently, we're doing 70% crit damage, so not too bad. So we're probably going to focus on the crit damage when possible. All right, let's see. So first enchantment, this is what we're looking for. Swarming Shadow. Doubles the recharge time of special attack Whirlwind, but increases normal attack damage by 20%. We don't plan on doing any type of Whirlwind on this one, unfortunately. I love Whirlwind, but as you can see, it takes a long time, but it doesn't fit with the premise of the build, which is, again, to dash and ensure we're getting that last hit. Now we're doing extra damage with the normal, so it should be very good. I mean, I could just go ahead and do the other enchant here. We are going to level, so we'll see what else we pick up along the way. Hopefully that's not too greedy early on, not being able to pick up some of those heavy items that may boost our damage, but we'll see. We are a mercenary. As long as we're defeating our enemies, we're okay. Yeah, actually we'll reroll on this one. I'm not really too fond of either of these choices here. Deflection actually isn't too bad, I have to say. It's not one of the better items in the game. I love Ice Vine, but we're not doing any type of Frost, even though we have this. We'll probably sell that. But we're also not using the special attack, so this will never proc. So I guess we'll go the Spiny Shell. We can max that out. That way, if we do get hit, we do a little bit of damage. I do hope in the future we have a true Reflect build, mainly with projectiles, or even a actual Thorns build, I think would be amazing, especially for tank lovers. Nice. Found a hidden area. Ooh, more dice. That's actually perfect. The more dice, the better. Was that the entire... I was going to say, that can't be the entire area, right? Yeah, we still have our mini-boss, of course, to defeat. Let's see how we fare against our first mini-boss. Extra bonus bounty for every mini-boss we defeat, by the way. I love when he jumps in the air like that. Just looks like he hits a wall and gets concussed. Oh, I really like Exit here. Binary Star is another great one, but I'm going to pick up Exit. These are obviously a little heavy now, but that's okay. Lizard Plate Armor? I mean, the defense would be nice. I cannot deny that. It would be nice, but I think I'm going to pick up the Frozen Heart as a sell item here. Yeah. I have a couple items to sell. Remember, we do love gold, so whatever's going to entice us to get more gold and maybe not even spend it. I don't know how greedy this mercenary is. We're finding out together. Let's see, though. So if we move this out of the way, okay, we have that and that. So 2 and 1. Still not too bad. So we'll keep this here for now because we are going to get rid of that. But let's see what we can do to make this interesting. So this only needs 1, and this needs 2. If we take away this and then we have an extra slot, right? It's kind of what I'm thinking. So our next item we can pick up here has a nice little boost. So what we can do then is put 1 point here and then 1 point here. I mean, if we need to, we can obviously change it up a little bit, but I still think that's pretty good. At least we're maximizing the items that Leon wanted us to begin with. And I think for this first area, especially for the main reason we're here for the first bounty, I think we'll be able to do just fine. Ah, the mole. The blasting expert. All right, decent. Definitely need to pick up on physical, so we're going to heavily try to find that sturdy build here. Crit damage as well would be nice. Did I overdo it? You did. No one fares well against the Black Demon. Oh my. I mean, universal damage is good. Which is interesting because we're kind of going into like a glacier bound, but I wonder if this is worth the pickup. I mean, universal damage is always good. Any type of damage getting boosted is pretty good. I mean, Broken Mirror could be a good defensive strat as well. I guess we'll see where this goes because it's early on. I'm curious now. It's procced my interest. Ooh, none of these are really good, though. I guess we'll stick with Dedication. Yeah, at least we could do something like this to at least get this a little boosted. So now we're at 16. I think that's okay, right? Yeah, just looking at the health bar for the first boss, though, we did take some. So we'll have to, again, consider that as we go through. But all we care about is gold. Bounty confirmed. On to the next. All right, let's see. None of these. What is our mercenary? Our mercenary, we're not an assassin. Assassin's different. Assassin's more sneaky. Mercenaries are a little bit more... I mean, Berserker's okay. But Berserker's more like brute force, right? We're not really a Berserker. Not a rogue either. Close, but not a rogue. The Hunter. 50% critical damage increase, and we get the pinwheel, which won't be so bad to start off with, to be honest. A little bit of attack speed, a little bit of evasion, and we can place it here to give it a nice boost as well. It's actually pretty good. All right, let's see. Shade is so good. Wow, Shade is so good. Let's see. So if we did this, then we'll have to put this one up top. We essentially swap this and then do something like this, of this nature. That is true. We do lose out on the thorns, though, if we do that. I didn't think about that. So I guess we could just put everything how we had it originally then. Yeah, and then we'll just end up giving this a boost, right? That's true, that's true. Yeah, we'll just give this a boost. There we go. Now it's unlocked. So I still like Shade, though. I mean, it's not going to do anything except boost the universal damage here, but I mean, that's still pretty good. Now at 20%. We can obviously swap this. If we don't end up liking that, we can try to find something else. I am going to try to grab some of these potions, though. Hopefully not utilize them, but just grab them along the way so I have them in case we don't build up any HP. So, because we want to make sure that we're alive so we can collect our gold. Our bounty sum. All right, let's see. Okay, Anvil first. So we actually get to see how this is going to come together, especially since we got the plus 50% for our hunter roots. HP or experience would be pretty good. And then I guess we'll see where we end up for the last one. Last one's kind of interesting. So hopefully we get some really good items. I'm hoping for some sturdy, some legendaries. And then I think that will make enchant a little more enticing. All right, so here it is. The weapon enhancement for this build, Swift Regret. You can swing the final attack of the normal attack 2 additional times. Increases normal attack damage by 10%. So now, not only did we... Oh my gosh, this looks awesome. Not only did we increase our normal damage, which is going to be quite good with you there, but now 1, 2, 3. And remember, we have our crown now at 100%. So as long as we build our crit damage and our physical, this should do quite a bit of damage. Will be very interesting. How close are we to leveling? Not at all. We just started, so experience is actually very good here. Gives us an entire full level. Oh, and this is a wave, so this is perfect. It's not the best, but it is physical. Actually, I kind of want to boost this if possible. That could be up to 6. What do we lose if we do this at a 2 instead? So it's at 3, 3, so 5, 4. So potentially 2 evasion. I think this is still pretty good, though. And we got the universal boost as well, so we'll see how this all comes together. This is a perfect area, too, because it's just a bunch of waves of enemies. My God. Pig and cat are just being tossed around. The swift black demon strikes. Oh my goodness. Entrance is good. I think I prefer past, though. I think past I can do a lot more with. Just trying to think. I'm not going to be able to hit past on this one. I mean, unless I do it the opposite way. Let's see. So if I did it here and just, like, turned it around. That's more beneficial. 25% universal. Or do we change it up and do this instead? So now we have a few more. I think I like this a little more. We do need to find one of the links or surges for our tablet so we can kind of move that universal wherever we want. I actually don't like enchant here. Just because, I mean, we're halfway through leveling, but there's nothing really heavy besides Thornbush that I really want to. I suppose we could do the pinwheel to get the evasion up, but I don't know how long I'm going to keep this, even if all. I wasn't planning on going Shadow for this build, although it does kind of fit. So maybe we do take the chance because we're not going to utilize the merchant. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this and see what happens. Let's hopefully level first. Yeah, let's see if we can level first, and then we'll fight the mini-boss. Poor pig. Normal attack. I mean, I've been seeing this broken mirror a little bit, so I think I actually may take it. Yeah, just to give us a little bit of a shield as we go through. It might help. Oh, what's our defense at? We're at 5. What's more important? I think I'd like a little more health, actually. Oh, it was nice to find a luck shrine, though. And a secret area, by the way. Oh, the mercenary's favorite. A gold chest. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, I think we're going to go south from here now. This is the exit. Oh, wait, there's more. There's more. Ah, the enchant. Was that it? Oh, well, the mini-boss. Yeah, so let's go over to the mini-boss, actually. We're going to pick up... Apparently there's a potion somewhere around here. Ah, hiding behind the tree. I love that they added that to the map. You can see icons of the potions or items that have been dropped. That was a very, very good decision to add that. So, because otherwise you would have never known that it was there. The mercenary defeats the assassin. Pretty convincingly, mind you. I mean, this does get us started into sturdy. I'm not crazy about losing the evasion that we build, but This does get us into sturdy, so I think this is a good pickup. So it's -8 evasion. We have +5 here. Ooh, yeah, so we're already in the negative spot. So the question is, how high then does this go? To +9? So we could balance it. We could balance it out. I suppose that was a good thing that we did go enchant. We get 100% physical if we do it this way. I mean, this is weapon damage. How much higher does it go? 4%. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens with this. All right. Next bounty. Looks like the Black Panther assassin is back for revenge. This should be a good battle. Extra bounty. The Shadow Blade, I think not. I mean, as much as I'd like defense, ooh, that is so enticing. Oh, but the sword earrings. Ooh, the sword earrings to give +33 crit damage, or the possibility of the cinnamon stone bringing us back. You know, I think the mercenary would choose the cinnamon stone out of greed, knowing if they were to fall, they could come back to ensure they take their bounty. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I guess for now this spot, because once this gets used, we do get that +3 slot. So I think currently this is okay. I mean, I guess I could put it here for now. Ooh, there is Surge, so that does help. I'm just now curious. Yeah, that will be a 2 now. That's a 4. I mean, we could do this. I like this. And then we can just grab Surge and just rotate it here. So now we can actually place items within. I like that. I think that's pretty good. Nice. Okay, heal up. Very good. I think so far everything is working out pretty well. The Black Demon is happy. They got some bounty. And we're definitely doing quite a bit of damage. Third floor is always a good indication of where we're at. So let's see. I'd like to get more sturdy, though. That's kind of where I'm headed. Ooh, disconnection is so good. Wow, disconnection is very good. I mean, the best spot would be here if we kept these, but I'm also thinking I could change this. Something like this instead. I don't have enough, though, either way. I'd have to get rid of something. Around 150. Kind of like everything. I mean, I suppose advance I could get rid of. That is true. And it'll clear up a spot. Okay, I think that's actually fair. Now this gets balanced out because there was a 1 here from the dedication, right? And then now I can move this so it gets its proc. too heavy. We do have a 4 here, though. There we go. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Yeah, we could just sit that in the corner, I suppose, for now. All right, I think that's actually pretty good. Work that out a little bit. Working on my inventory management skills. We have enough tablets, I feel, correct? Currently, we definitely need more artifacts. I think the HP boost is good. The inventory slot is always good. And then maybe if we get some items, we'll go enchant. If not, we'll go experience. Yeah. All right, let's see what happens here. Very nice. Very nice. I actually think the shield pickup was pretty good. The broken mirror. Definitely will help out with bosses in the beginning of levels for sure. It's another reason why I think perhaps Shadow won't be so terrible. Oh no! It's all right. We recovered. Oh. I think we're just going to pick this up. Potential selling point here. The Black Demon does not go magic. Nice. Perfect. Oh, and a extra potion here. Lovely. All right, first floor, pretty good, have to say. That was actually a very good first floor. Yeah, we said inventory slot. I mean, we could go experience just to grab some more stuff, but I think the inventory slot to drop these two will be pretty good. Yeah. So let's do that. If you love button mashing builds, back in the day, old arcade style, this is the build for you. All right, we know some things change because it usually does. Yeah, this dropped 1, so that's okay. We can still put it here in the corner, I suppose. Completely fine. Ooh, a hidden area behind the bookcase. A classic. Gold? Oh, experience. The mercenary will take it. Ooh, but do they have to? I suppose we could go the plus 10% normal attack damage. The silver plate? Not the greatest. Something, though. I guess that's why it was hiding behind the bookshelf. Enchant. Nothing really I want to enchant, so 100% experience. Ooh, kunai is actually very interesting. And it bodes well from our crit damage. I actually really like this. 45% chance. Yeah, we'll stick with this. I was seeing if it would be more beneficial to have it at the 2 versus the other, but I think the percentage is a little bit better. We'll see. Ooh, stuck in the pillar. Nice. Ah, this is where the extra bounty lies. Can smell it. The mini boss. The grimoire. Must be careful. Ooh. Nice. Ooh. That was definitely intense. Another cold lock? We don't need another cold lock. Green G is a little interesting just because of the kind of build style we're going. I don't know if this is something I'll keep, but it's something in my head that we can sell. White Cape is also interesting. Another foundation would be pretty good as far as a boost goes. Yeah, I mean, essentially we could do this. And now we freed up even more slots. If we wanted to. Just to get a little more evasion. As we saw there, the Grimoire definitely had an advantage. Ooh. It's alright. Battered and Bruised is the preferred method of the Black Demon. Ready for the boss. Ooh, the Roomba will be interesting. That is for sure. Alright, let's see how this goes. Bounty number 3. Immediately, okay, somebody is scared. We do have to be careful on this just because we don't have the invincibility, or else the normal dashes would have been perfect here. All right, vanished again. We're close, halfway there. Can smell the bounty. Extra if we pick up the small parts that will be lying around. Ooh, this Roomba was a kill. This whole floor with the mini boss in that. They should pay extra. Hey, we got that little tiger strike off, though. All right, Black Demon. Let's finish this. Nice. Ooh. We're definitely charging extra for this floor. Finally. Sturdy. Ooh, and Veluspa. Nice. Another future would not be bad here. We already have the past, so they do interlock pretty well. We could also re-roll. Actually, I like future. There we go. We do lose one slot, but now we guarantee these are up. Again, I'm not sure Green G. It did proc once with a Tiger Strike, but I'm thinking more for evasion purposes is why I would keep it. Although it would have been nice to evade a little more there. All right, on to the Wasteland. This is well known for the Phantom. A high bounty, mind you. Ooh, Palace cards would be a great addition too, actually. I do feel like I need to pick up the potion, though. Is there anything else we could sell? I mean, we did talk about Green G. I mean, we would lose quite a bit of evasion, though, so I'm not sure if I want to give that up just yet. 160 there. Great Blessing is another very good one. I think we're actually just going to pick up the potion and save the gold. And let's actually look at our pathway here. Another inventory slot does break up this a little bit. I do like the artifact or the experience. Either or is very good. Maple, of course, because we love gold. And there is a merchant at the end. So saving the gold right now actually isn't too bad. Okay. Anything else we want to change prior to departure? It doesn't look like it. All right. This is going to be very interesting because these mobs are pretty heavy. Let's go experience because we gain a full extra level here since we're at the beginning. Barrier. May not be so terrible to have the barrier. We're not really utilizing MP. Suppose it's okay. Will help us with a little bit of health as we dash. We'll actually wait for this to go through and see how we can implement it. Nice. All right. Great start. I just heard the fall animation from that enemy. Wow, was that the first? Wow, that was a very quick floor. My goodness. Okay. We talked about Maple because we do love gold. We are a mercenary. Swift mercenary. That is one thing ourselves we have to worry about is falling off. Wow, none of these are really working for us. Luckily, we've been finding some items to sell to pick up better items. Ah, the gold box. Beautiful. Get rid of these before they begin their ritual and make it very difficult. Ooh, what a great Tiger Strike. I have to say. It took some damage, but we also outputted quite a bit as well. It was very nice. Ooh. That was a tough area. We did say the merchant. I do like the health option as well, especially with how much we're taking. I mean, we are going to face... Let's see. So we're going to face Phantom. We are going to gain an extra level here, too. So there is potential to get the artifact. So I think this is the best bet. Let's see what they have. Guardian. Yeah, I feel like our damage so far isn't the issue just because of the crit. It's more about the not having invincibility. Actually, finding white bread would be pretty crazy here, too. That'll be a great item to pick up. Beautiful. There's that lizard again. Experience drop. That's an interesting one. How much did we put into 3? Yeah, because this does have to be in the middle, right? Yeah, so it still doesn't unlock, even though we've unlocked the extra inventory slots. I mean, we don't really need this in a slot, so... But I suppose we could put the cloth armor here just to gain a little more. Yeah. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, there's the exit. We don't want this just yet. We can smell the bounty, though. Ah, the merchant. Let's venture this way first. That will definitely help with our sturdy here. I do like that. So now we're currently at 6 physical. Could go for some crit as well. Let's see what the merchant will provide for us. We do like gold. It might be too late to grab the seal for 500, though. I do like the potion. Let's see what we can pick up here. Oh, that is a fantastic one. My goodness. And I think this is a straight up 5, right? So we could swap. Let me put this here. And we could do a swap just to gain the bonus from that. We could also pick up Palace cards, which was another one I was eyeing earlier. Palace cards, or do we hold for the next area? I'm thinking of holding. That may be super greedy, but we are a mercenary, so it does fit quite well with the theme. All right. This is a hefty bounty. Let's do this. Ooh. No second phase. My goodness. The street sweeper. Oh my gosh, that's such a good item. We're going to sell it. Hopefully pick up something good. Exit again. No. Disconnection, though, is pretty good. I mean, we could make this into a 4, which would make this into a 5. Actually, it'd be 5 and 6. Ooh, that's a little heavy. 5 and 6. We don't have anything that'd be a 6. Yeah, I mean, I could pick it up just to go about the other one, right? But the problem is Harvest is so good because you can rotate it, although it's one less than Disconnection. We just need a little bit more slots then, huh? I think I'll pick up Harvest and we'll see what comes of it. I mean, for right now, I could slot it here, I suppose, but... Ooh. No one has ever dived to the depths of the 5th floor here in the Rooted Cave. But the Black Demon has no fear. Ooh, except for what this shop has to offer. All right, well, let's sell the items that we know. Get more gold. Definitely going the potion run here. Okay, gotta remember to swap this so we can gain the max amount of bonus as possible. Alright. What do we have? HP, I really like, especially as we get closer. We still have a few more slots to fill, so experience or anvil will be good. And then enchant to finish off is actually nice. So overall, this is a really good, really good layout for us. As I forget to change the stairway. Ooh, slipped into the blue pond. We did mention that that could happen. Done that once or twice on my wolf runs. I love the sound effect. It's my favorite part. All right, more HP, which is what we want. All right, let's go ahead before we keep forgetting. Make sure we do this here in this style. I actually really like experience here. And we'll swap this back. Ooh, clear cube is very good. Yeah, just to gain it a little more bonus. All right, one more. Ah, there we go. Scorpion tail. And this is the way out. We did get our experience. Enchant is what we want. Yes. We could smell the bounty. My goodness. Oh. Oh, just ran into that last fireball, too. Unfortunate. We have to reroll. Oh my goodness. Now I wish I would have picked up Disconnection for the 6 or 7 slot. Oh my. What a pickup. Wow. That goat just run into the wall? I think it did. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was hilarious. There are hidden areas in this place, but I'm not currently seeing anything. I could have definitely missed some, like this potion. We will definitely need. Nice. All right, we'll drink 1. Looks like we're going to possibly level. Oh no, are we not? We were so close. So it's a 2 enchant. I think we want to get this up. Potentially swap it with something else. I mean, yeah, it's the same with that, huh? Because of the +2. We're getting the +2 from this and this. Wow, we were so close to the next level. Unfortunate. It's okay. Still gonna pick up our bounty. Unknown bounty. We make our own bounty for these. We are gonna be rich. Ugh. Oh, this crow. Oh. The black demon. My goodness. We didn't even proc our cinnamon stone. I thought we were going to very quickly, but it'll sell at a beautiful price. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a build. I have to say, the street sweeper is quite stressful. You constantly think that you're going to get hit and fail. You don't consider how valuable the invincibility is on the dash until you play the wolf. So here's my build. Definitely could have gotten a lot more sturdy. I think this build could have gotten very strong going into crit with that. I do agree, though, with my process and getting a bit more of defense. I think that helped, especially in that library area. Those bosses, ooh, they took me for a spin. That's for sure. I could have utilized staircase better. I always forget that, though. But ultimately, what a fun run. Just another fun build, another fun run. And, of course, this was another viewer build. So created by you. So that was enjoyable. Thank you so much, Leon. That was a great build for sure. I also liked my little lore because now we are a rich little wolf. The black demon, swift black demon. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the build, the game, the gameplay. If you have a build in mind that you'd like for me to try, please go ahead and post those. Love making viewer builds. Some of my favorite content to make here for Sephiria. And also, please check out my other playlists. I do play other games, other roguelikes, RPGs, pixel graphics. If you have a recommendation of games as well, please go ahead and post those. And of course, if you like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. Would love to see you join, especially if you're enjoying the content. And a big shout out to all my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you all. Until next time, everyone, take care.